Personal story segment tonight, another vicious personal attack on Sarah Palin, this time by far-left playwright Eve Ensler.
I think that idea that she doesn't believe in global warming, is that she could actually run for vice president, and we have a country where that's possible.
It's unbelievable.
Seems insane. Why is anyone giving attention to people who have really a level of intelligence that hasn't really evolved yet? You know,
I agree with you.
You know, I mean, it's problematic. You know, it's problematic.
Now, my question, when will American feminists begin defending Governor Palin from these personal attacks? Joining us now from Los Angeles, radio talk show star Leslie Marshall. Now, Leslie, I know you're a liberal, but you're also a woman, and isn't enough with this intelligence stuff? Why is it necessary to attack Governor Palin, a woman of accomplishment? You can't argue with
well,
that.
Bill,
why is it necessary
I
to continue to do this? And when will women, liberal, conservative, independent, say, knock it off? When?
Okay, I'll say it right here. Although I wish we had done that with Hillary Rodham Clinton. You know, Bill, as a woman and as a feminist, first of all, I want to say I do respect something Eve Ensler did, which was to bring light to the oppression of women wearing burqas, et cetera, under the Taliban in Afghanistan. But I don't respect any feminist that's attacking another woman, whether it's intelligence, et cetera. It's juvenile. It's a low blow. I've told you, Bill, on your very show, I don't feel that Governor Palin is qualified to be president. I wouldn't vote for her. But I, as a woman, commend that she was elected to be the governor of Alaska. I wasn't. That she was on the vice presidential ticket for the presidency with John McCain in that partnership. And that people ask, will Sarah Palin run in 2012? Nobody's asking, will Leslie Marshall run in 2012? As a woman, I absolutely have to give her props, if you will, for that. And we women should stick together. And I think that women have always been women's worst enemy on both the left and the right, and it's shameful.
So you think that, look, some conservative women, independent women, even some liberal women like yourself, are saying, look, enough with the personal attacks against Governor Palin. You don't like her politics, don't vote for her. You want to argue politics with her, issues with her, argue the issues. But to continue to demean her intelligence and run down her lifestyle is disgusting. It's unfair. It shouldn't happen. There are some. But that's not the majority of American women doing that. And you know, all this feminist stuff rings hollow when a person like Eve Ensler, who I will submit is, Eve Ensler is not as smart as me, your humble correspondent. I am smarter than Eve Ensler. All right, and if Eve, anytime we will debate you know, put her in here, and I will pound her into pudding with intellectual arguments, okay? She couldn't stand up, and Eve Ensler knows it. Now, she can go on Joy Behar and yuck it up with somebody who's simpatico, but to come in here and debate policy, Eve Ensler would get destroyed because she just can't. But I'm not going to run down her intelligence. I'm not going to say she's not smart enough to appear on a program and criticize Governor Palin's policies. That would be wrong. Eve Ensler could criticize her policies all day long. But the vicious stuff, it really has to stop, Leslie, and I want to point you to lead the brigade to stop it.
But, Bill, you know what? I agree with you. It has to stop, but not just against Governor Palin, not just against Madam Secretary Clinton, you know, against the president, the first ladies. Honestly, Bill, against chicks. It's every time a woman is in power, I think men and women on the left and right are threatened by them and always go for that. I'm telling you. Do you know what they send me, Bill? They always do. You're ugly, you're fat. They don't talk about substance.
I put as many women as you know on this program as I can get.
Yes.
Okay? And I'm not threatened by any of them, and I like them, and they're good, and we do well, and I've never in my life been threatened by any woman at any time. I don't see the difference of putting a woman on or a man on as long as they're smart, have creative ideas, have energy, and can, you know, make their case. So I don't know if that's the problem. You know, I know feminists like you think that once a woman gets in power, everybody's after them because they're a woman. Hillary Clinton, you know, it wasn't because she was a woman. It was because she did a lot of things that were questionable, dubious.
But there were many personal attacks against her.
There were, but there are many personal attacks on me,
now.
And they're not because I'm a man. They're just because if they don't like your politics, they're going to come after you. But I think American women have to rally around Sarah Palin and say enough. I do. I'll give you the last word.
Okay. I think women need to support women, and I agree. We need to talk about what's wrong with somebody saying about policies and not talk about their IQ level, because a lot of people lie about that anyway, Bill.
No, that's right. Never me, though. I have very low IQ, and I'm proud of it. And Eve Ensler is welcome on this program anytime. When we come right